everyone, welcome back to the Mind, Body, Soul Evolution. My name is Debbie, and welcome to Pisces season. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, the ending of the zodiacal year, and one of our most patient signs, right? They've had to wait through all 11 other signs to get to their turn. And Pisces, it is your turn. So we're going to pull some cards today to see what the season of Pisces holds for us. I have Pisces as a water sign, right? So water crystal oracle, although I don't use this deck very often. So we'll see how this turns out. And mermaids and dolphins, the magical mermaids and dolphins, because why not, right? We'll do the Wandering Star Tarot. And we'll close off with Divine Abundance. So, happy birthday, Pisces. And so, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. And it is, Pisces, they are the dreamers, right? They just kind of go off into a dreamland in their own little world kind of thing. And if you've been feeling like you've been stuck a little bit with forward motion, the good news is that Mars, the planet of action, is now stationing direct. And Mars is a planet of action. So if you feel like you've been a little stuck lately, Mars going direct will help that. So it's a good time to look into what steps are you ready to take to bring your dreams into fruition, right? What dreams are you ready to take action on? Even if they're like dreams that you don't think are even possible. Two cards fell out. So, gratitude. And it is Lung Hado, Hado, gratitude. And the color green, right? And Adrenal Hado is release. Now, I will have to find these in the book. This book is a little different. So let me see if I can figure this out. If not, then we will just... Okay. So Adrenal Hado, release. It means, okay, you inspire me. That's what it says about that. And Lung Hado. If I cannot find it, I will put notes in the description because I don't see that. Oh, here it is. It says gratitude, or the opposite of that is unappreciativeness. So in the dark, right? So let's see how this plays out in the rest of our cards, shall we? Hope everyone is well. Hope you're enjoying your week. Today is Wednesday, I believe. I should know, I just subbed a yoga class this morning. So now we're going to pull cards from the magical mermaids and dolphins, right? Because Pisces are the fish. They are very magical creatures. They are people. They believe in things that most people don't. They can see things that most people don't. They are very highly intuitive and psychic. So if you have Pisceans in your life, they don't always say a lot, but they're really tuning in. My firstborn, is a Pisces. Oddly enough, she was supposed to be born a Taurus. And she was early. Not only was she not born in Taurus, she completely skipped through Aries and she came into Pisces. So she was like 5.5 weeks early. So, and she's very intuitive. She's very in tune, and she loves the water. And yeah, very into that magical, mystical element. So let's see. And this is Morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. We've been talking a lot about manifesting lately, right? About the words that you speak have power in them. And I'm going to do a separate video about mindset, because I think that that's something that I believe warrants, some attention, because I think sometimes we get it wrong. But I would do a whole separate video on that. So, morning affirmations. This card asks you to begin each day with positive intentions and affirmations. Before arising from your bed, spend a few moments thinking about your desires. Don't worry about how to bring them into the physical form. Just allow yourself to imagine they're already manifested, which is a really beautiful card for Pisces season, because Pisces they're in that dream world. They're all about imagination. See, these things always fall into place. Make one or more positive affirmations relating to your desires. When you open your eyes, write down these affirmations. It's a good idea to keep a pad and pen by your nightstand. During the day, look at the affirmations and say them mentally or verbally. Now, I do mine at nighttime before I go to bed. But if morning works for you, and this is morning affirmations. I have a whole new affirmation that I'm doing for myself right now. It is around abundance and receiving, and so I use my mala beads. I do say the affirmation 108 times, and then when I wake up in the morning, I say the affirmation to myself just a couple times, just to kind of start the day off with it. So now we are going to be pulling our tarot cards, the Wandering Star Tarot, because again, Pisces are the dreamers, right? They go to swimming in the ocean or in the waters, and they just go. They kind of wander through the waterways, through the oceans. So I thought this would be a really great deck to do our Pisces reading in. And the other day, my last video, somebody commented that they could not hear me. So I did look into it. I played the video back on my phone and on my computer, and I was fine. So I don't. Okay. I will. If anyone has trouble hearing this, though, let me know, because I may have to get a microphone. If that's the case, I'll just get a microphone. This way, the quality comes through, or it could be the way I speak, though. Maybe I'm not speaking clearly enough. So if that is the case, please let me know. I'm here to deliver information and messages and guidance, and if any of that gets lost, that's just so sad, right? So, Knight of Pentacles is the first card that came out. The second card came out face down. The third card, Page of Cups. And pages are the messengers. And I'll show you the card. The card, Page of Cups, the cup has a fish in it. So very Piscean energy coming through already, right? All of these cards are really aligning. And this is what they do. They align with the energy. They align with one another. And I didn't pull these cards or choose these decks until just before I came on. I said I subbed a yoga class this morning, and then I had to go shopping. I had some groceries to pick up. So it's sometimes when you don't overthink it and you just allow yourself to go with the energy, it's really amazing. Amazing how things come up. There was just too many cards that flipped over for that. So, Now earlier I said Pisces don't always say a lot, but they tune into a lot. And there's not a whole lot of cards that are coming out today. So we're going to take that as a sign. We'll see if there's anything else that wants to come out other than 1,000 cards. It's either a couple or the whole deck, right? Okay, so we'll leave it at that. Queen of Swords is the bottom card. King of Pentacles, right? Leaning into our power. Okay, and Nine of Wands. So we'll leave it there. So let's go into our tarot. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This came out upright. And it looks like a little unicorn, right? Although it's not a unicorn, but it's a horse. And it's got a star above its head, and you see like the rainbow above. The card that came down, face down, is Four of Pentacles. How many pentacles do we have? We have the Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Now, pentacles are associated with the element of earth. Pisces and the cups are associated with the element of water. They balance each other out on the zodiacal wheel. So Pisces is, it would be Pisces and Virgo on the astrological wheel, right? The opposite, the oppositional pole. But they balance each other out. Just like I'm a Sagittarius. My opposite is Gemini. It's whatever 6 signs away is. And that's what balances each other out. So we have a Nine of Wands. We have King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, and the World. This is going to be a very interesting reading. So we have Knight of Pentacles. And this has been coming up a lot lately in readings. A lot of folks are really paying attention to the things that matter in life. So finances is one thing. And finances is a big thing. I'm not going to downplay that. For me, that's a very big thing. It's something I focus on all the time. I do my budget and then I redo it. And I even track all my spending. But we're beyond that, because finances, yeah, it's a necessary thing, right? Money coming in. But it gives you, when you pay attention to it, it gives you freedom and it gives you choice. So a lot of us are paying attention to the choices that we make. We're getting really rooted into the making choices that align with us and not choices that have been made for us. Page of Cups, right? Pages are, see, the cup's got the fish. Pages are the messengers. They are the youthful energy, like the kids, right? Like pre-puberty kids. And it's like having fun. So some of you are going to be learning or finding new ways of intuition coming into you. You may start to explore astrology. You may start to dive a little deeper into meditation. You may just start having fun pulling your own tarot cards. So cups are associated with the element of water, and that's your emotions, that's love, that is your intuition. So you're being asked to have fun with these things in life. The new things that you're starting to learn or that are starting to interest you, instead of going at it with a very strict mindset, go into it with playfulness. Go into it with like, what can I learn about myself here? What is this telling me? Because we have 2 major arcana cards right next to each other. The first one is the Devil. Now, for some, this can be like a very ominous thing, right? But we all have a devil side or a shadow side. The moon is also associated with our shadow self. And so the devil is associated with a shadow self, and it's also about the things that we are attached to that are not good for us, either no longer good for us or were never good for us, but we were taught, or somehow we thought that it's something that we should be doing or something we should be paying attention to. So you're being asked to go into your shadow self, which really aligns with Pisces because they are the deep divers into the sea. So if you look at the ocean, the top of the ocean is where the waves are at, right? That's where all the noise is at. Most of us live up there. But when you go deeper into the belly of the ocean, it's calm, it's dark, it's mysterious. And that's where the mysteries of life lie. So some of you, with this Page of Cups, learning new things, leaning into intuition, you're going to start moving into the mystery of your life, the mystery of your soul. And so that when the Devil card comes up, it's to look at the mysterious side. It's to look at your shadows, the aspects of yourself that you either don't want to look at, or the part of yourself that says, or that keeps you small, that says, no, you can't. And maybe it's the detaching from those thoughts. Because we have the Queen of Swords. We're going to get to her in a second. And right after that comes the World card, although I tend to think YouTube is probably going to get very upset with this card. When we look at the part of ourself that says, you can't do this, or who are you to do this, or keep yourself small, or, stay on the straight and narrow, don't go into anything that's unknown. The World card comes up and says, you've got this. You've gone full circle. Now, if you see, they both have the serpent, right? Now, in this one, the serpent is wrapped around the figure. It's kind of like the serpent is guiding the figure. And on this one, the figure has risen above the things that were keeping them into the darkness. The person has risen above. The serpent is now below. They're rising above all of these things that are no longer them, or that were even maybe never them. And we're going to come into our last cards here, the Queen of Swords. This is about, and again, swords and is your thoughts. Going into things with a logical, looking at logic, leading with intuition, right? Leading with intuition, but moving forward with logic. This is logic. This is education. These are the things that you have learned. This is learning to rise above the dark. You've come full circle, and now you're moving through life with experience. You're not starting again. You're moving with experience. All the wisdom that you have collected throughout the years, and let's not discount your wisdom and life's lessons. When I end a yoga class, I give gratitude for everyone who's been there, and I also give gratitude for life and everything life holds, like all the sweet, gooey, loving stuff, all the fun stuff, but the lessons that life brings us. Because it's from the lessons that we can move from the darkness of doubt, moving into completion. See, this is the third eye right here. Being led by our higher self. And sitting comfortably and knowing that I've been there, I've been through hell, and I am back, and I am good. And I'm ready to take it. So we have a Queen of Swords and a King of Pentacles, right? And he's here to remind you, you started off with the Knight of Pentacles. What are the things that you hold valuable? The Four of Pentacles, right? Setting your foundation of your life based on what you value, whether it's things, people, whatever it is. And it's a combination of everything. It's not just one or two. And you're finally moving to the space here. You've learned your lesson. You are now clear in your mind as to what you want. And you're going to take your seat, living in comfort. No longer worried about something else controlling you, about this something else wrapping itself around you and holding you back. You're rising above that. You have to look at the darkness, to rise into the light, to sit there and go, oh man, this is my life. This is what I want. The Nine of Wands is here to remind us how much work we have done, how much passion that has been displaced. Where'd you go? How much passion has just been displaced onto things that were not meant for us, and how much work it took to dig ourselves up out of that, to rise above, to be clear-minded, and to come into the life that we're looking for, the life of comfort and ease, and the life of choice, the life of freedom. Man, Pisces. Mars going direct, Pisces energy. This is beautiful. This is all beautiful energy moving forward. Let's close this out with a card from the Divine Abundance. And if you're getting anything out of this, if this is resonating with you at any level, let me know, right? It's always great when we can share our information. And if you have any questions, if you would like to schedule a reading with me, I'm available. My books are open. Let's have a discussion. See what it is you're looking to work on. I do general readings. I do readings around shadow work. I do readings around your spirit guides. So if you're looking to have a reading done, if any of this is making sense to you and you want to take a deeper dive for you, because when we're doing a reading together, right, there's dialogue back and forth. My dialogue here is me. But we have dialogue back and forth. You get to ask. And the card. Ease. Perfect card. It is easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to receive. We have gone full circle, right? Because the world is about coming full circle. We have crawled out of the depths of the darkness, from being held back, from something. See, and even there's even a mask over her eyes, right? Not seeing things clearly, to rising above all of that. For the work that you have done to pour yourself out, to sit in the seats that are meant for you, so you can therefore receive intuition, receive in abundance of all forms that bring you joy, that bring you comfort, that bring you happiness, that bring you freedom, that bring you choice. This is a great reading, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. I will be back on again with a discussion about our mindset, because I think that's something that is worth exploring. And until next time, always, I'm sending you light and love from my soul to yours. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.